Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we were having some technical difficulties, but they don't call us three the hard way for nothing. I mean, brother, we're going to get it done. My man, Chris
What's up,
Dillworth
y'all?
is in the house.
What's up, y'all? What's going
And
on?
Big Daddy Enforcer is in the house. And y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do. Let me get the guys out there that's on Facebook Live to come in also. What's up, guys, on Facebook Live? You guys can go over to Twitch. You guys can go over to... Sorry, got something stuck in my throat there for a second. But you guys can go over to YouTube TV, Stevie Ray TV, and watch Free the Hard Way as we break it down. You hear the music? Say it again.
Not stuck in your throat.
Yeah, don't say that again. Don't say that again.
Something stuck in your throat, bro.
Oh.
Well, what's going on, guys?
Nothing too much, man. Just another Tuesday for me, man.
Hey, what's going on, J-Dog? What's going on, Alvin? What's going on, Kron? The guys are out there looking in the house, man. What's going on with your Enforcer?
Not much, man. I'm glad to be alive. It's a good time to be alive. That's what
I hear you, brother. Well, we had some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, as we were starting the show tonight, but I think we got them all figured out. And what we are talking about tonight, brother, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of you guys think I do, but I don't lie to you. That's why we have Three the Hard Way here to take up my slack. They take it up when your boy's out. And I'm going to be honest with you. Chris?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to be passing the baton tonight to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing double duty. What's going on, everybody? I want you guys to hit them hearts, hit them 100s, please. Remember to follow the Stevie Ray Stevie Ray TV on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook, if you guys could. And please share the podcast. Appreciate it. As Uncle Stevie was talking about, we will be talking about backlash. And as far as I'm concerned, there's really nothing to talk about. However, that goddamn crowd in France was the MVPs. That's the only thing I would tell you. I mean, the first match was hitting. I mean, listen, we went from talking shit, then it was just chaotic. Everybody was beating up on referees. People were going in the audience, and then the general manager came out. He said, "You know what? Fuck all this. No, we ain't doing all this. Since y'all want to beat up each other, how about we do this? No disqualification, false count anywhere." I'm like, I'm here for this energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, Enforcer, I don't know dude's name, Tamataka's brother.
Tongaloa.
Yeah, him. So if you guys do not do your research and you do not watch New Japan Wrestling, this is God. And if you guys have never seen God, I really suggest you look these guys up on YouTube. They got plenty of footage for you guys to look them up. These guys are some bad asses, everybody. Bad asses. And now that they're in the WWE, I have some reservations. I don't know about you. But I got.
Well, let me ask you this: how long have they been? Was this their first show?
Together?
Have they been doing? They've been doing little cameos, I think, on the regular show, right?
Well, Tama Tonga was there,
right?
First, this was the
first. I saw him.
This was the first appearance of Tongaloa. Now, before anybody come on here and be wrestling knowledge, yes, we know he was in WWE before. They made him a Mexican.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made him a Mexican.
I didn't know.
They called him Camacho because I'm sorry, I was trying to be an asshole doing Twitter like, oh, Camacho, but I knew who it was. I'm a big God.
Well,
fan.
you know, a lot of times in professional wrestling, that is what we call repackaging a person.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen that with several. Come on, bro. We've seen in some eras, we done seen guys have 3 and 4 different characters.
5 gimmicks and only one.
You know what I'm saying?
Really remember. I mean,
look at Kane.
I was just about to say Kane.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 3 or 4 of them. 5.
They finally got one on him that stuck, and it took off.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
wasn't he like a dentist before or whatever?
Yeah,
like in the 90s.
Yankum DDS.
Yeah,
Yankum DDS. But before that, Enforcer, he was I can't even remember now.
He was a Christmas something in what's that Jim Cornette? Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain. Yeah.
After he did a Dr. Yankum, he was the fake Diesel. Thank you, Coon Cutter. He was fake Diesel.
Wow.
And then,
I forgot about the fake Diesel. I forgot about that.
When they got Kane, as you can see, for over 20 years,
that is
right. That was Hall of
Fame. Kane scared the shit out of me. Not gonna lie to you.
But that's the thing. It's funny. I don't want to get off subject right now because we're still talking about Fastlane.
Right.
I don't want to get off subject, but
Backlash.
I'm sorry.
No.
Fastlane was a couple of pay-per-views ago, right?
No.
One pay-per. Which one?
It was like before. It was like what before?
That was last year.
I get them mixed up. I'm sorry.
That's not good.
I get them mixed up.
What
did I say? Fastlane?
You said Fastlane.
I said Fastlane. Well, I'm a Fast and Furious guy, so Fastlane and Fast and Furious kind of like go hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But anyway, now I got off track. I done lost my train of thought now since we got into that. What was I just talking about? Oh, I was talking about Kane. And we were talking about different gimmicks. Yeah, it's funny how when finally one works, you forget about all the other ones. Do you ever notice that?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's like they never even happened. It's like they ever happened.
How about this? I just remember that Kane was in WCW.
Yes.
He was.
He was, and he went against Sting. I was like, wait a minute, that looked like Kane. It's just
you
forget about things like that when
was the Undertaker.
Oh,
the Undertaker.
Oh, we know about Galloway. Right.
We know about
him.
Mean Mark.
Mm-hmm.
But be that as it may, but going back to what you guys were talking about, this is my overall question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chris.
Yes, sir.
You started the show off saying there was really nothing to talk about.
It really wasn't after that first match.
But we got to talk about it, man. That's what 3 the Hard Way does. Sure. We have to inform the fans on our opinions, regardless if we thought they were up here, right here, or down here.
These humans do not want my pie. They don't want my opinion because I'll hurt their feelings.
Well, they want your honest opinion. Okay. Not so much as what you think of the overall show.
Okay.
But independently, there's certain things that you can pick out independently as an analyst. What match? Because we all know, everything can't be great all the time.
Not at all.
I mean,
not at all.
I'm still on an emotional high from WrestleMania. I'm still on emotional high how they did that. I'm still on emotional high from that. And it's once you get up to a certain level, it's hard to top it. And they even know that. But at the end of the day, you look at the resources as to where, what they've gone through, and you look at where they were in another country in Europe. So we're not, I'm gonna be honest with you, from a business state of mind, they just want to see the show. They just want to see the show.
But see, here's the thing. This is what me and Enforcer was talking about. We was also doing a cookout on TikTok, and we was talking about.
Yeah, this. I saw that.
So here's the problem. The problem is that France had made U.S. fans look like complete shit.
What was that again?
France fans, and I'm gonna repeat this again. So for the hearing impaired, France fans made U.S. fans look like shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna let me add on to that, because I need you to understand about the fan bases over there.
So
yeah.
it's like if you ever watch soccer games, it's like a straight up event, and they get into it. They rock. When you rock in a freaking football stadium, what
right?
the hell? You got that same kind of fans that wrestling. They was rocking the camera constantly.
I've never seen that before ever.
It looked like,
and you ain't gonna never see, and you will never see it.
Not
because this is the difference between Europe. This is American. This is an American product. This is an American product. Just like music. Just like music. You still got old Motown guys that can go over to Europe and still make $1 million on a tour.
Facts.
Right.
Over here, they're not going to make a dime. You know why? Because everybody grew up on the music. Everybody knows who they are. See, this is something new for them. Yeah. You ever seen the NFL when it goes to England or Mexico?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you got a football, where you guys at? Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they had the pack.
Enforcer, who are you?
I'm in Virginia. But
well, he
doesn't have a football team.
I'm from Jersey.
I know that, but I'm gonna make a point. Okay, I grew up on professional football.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's like to not have a professional baseball team, basketball team, football team, and hockey, and now soccer. I don't even know what that's like in a city like Houston. If I lived in Virginia, I'd probably lose my mind. But by the mere fact that I'm in a city where all this stuff is so relevant on a daily basis, I take it for granted.
Oh no!
So when Europeans, I'm telling you from experience, when we used to go to Europe, Australia, different things like that, Japan, it's a whole nother ball game because we are spoiled on WWE. We spoiled on pro wrestling. We spoiled on pro wrestling. Period. You got 5, 6, 7 different.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So in essence, that fan base really appreciates something that they don't get to see.
And
not live.
That's why I told Chris.
Not with the big stars.
That's why I told Chris. Like we are very spoiled.
Oh yeah.
We don't take it for granted.
But we're not saying that in a bad way.
No. But what I'm saying is like these people brought a ticket and had a good damn time.
Showed the hell out.
They did not come there to be analyzing things. They came there to have a good time and show their ass. And they did. Like Chris said earlier, they was the MVP of the show.
Yes, they were.
And
yes,
from
they
the
were.
get-go, from SmackDown, I can count SmackDown from SmackDown to Backlash. They was live. They didn't tire out.
They were.
I can believe it, bro.
They gave respect to each and every freaking match, even if it was.
I can believe it. It's like a house show. It's like a house show in Virginia.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow. But if it was not for that crowd, I'm serious. If it was not for that crowd.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Chris. Wait a minute, Enforcer. I'd have been to Virginia. Brother, have you ever heard of Bluefield, West Virginia?
No.
In the mountains?
No. No.
Where civilization is scarce and rock the house. What you talking about, man?
You saying West Virginia?
I said Bluefield, West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia.
Well, I got to drive through the mountains and look down on civilization just to do this show for these people, and they about to tear the house. Chris, they about to tear the doors off the place.
That's because West Virginia. West Virginia don't have that much either.
That's my point. Right. That's my point.
But my thing, okay, you go on track for a minute.
You know what I'm saying? That's my point.
He doing that on purpose.
I know. but I'm not in West Virginia, thank God.
I'm just giving you an example.
I got you, but you compare.
You know how many times people in Bluefield, West Virginia, got to see a brother like Stevie Ray walk down the street?
Probably was scared.
Probably twice in their lifetime.
There was the ones that was talking about let me hide my purse. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna
talk about
hide
something.
We ain't
gonna talk about them people. We gonna leave them alone.
I'm just letting you say, ain't no Ain't no brothers up there like your boy. Ain't no brothers up there.
Oh, we know that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, they've been watching television. You see what I'm saying, Enforcer? They've been watching television. And they was watching Harlem Heat. Then they said Harlem Heat was coming to town. The place was packed. Packed.
I ain't gonna say you lying, because shit, when you say Harlem Heat came to Jersey, I was like, I'm there. So
right,
it's the same thing.
So I'm just saying, them Europeans, okay. Formula One racing is the biggest form of racing in the world. The most highly technically advanced cars on earth. And they bring in billions of dollars. Do you know they just got traction here in the United States in the last few years? You know why? Because everybody here is glued to what? NASCAR.
Yeah.
See, those people don't know very much about NASCAR. They just know Formula One. And the Formula One drivers in Europe, they make, let's say the two top guys, they make $25 to $50 million. You think a NASCAR guy make that kind of money? I'm talking about a year. No. If he get 5, that's a good contract here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, culturally, they're different. Just culturally. We don't look at Formula One drivers like, they look at a Lewis Hamilton like a Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? He got endorsements out the ass.
Right.
But over here, he's just barely getting traction the last few years because he's a person of color. If he wasn't a person of color, he'd be just another race driver.
Basically.
But that's the culture difference between Europe and the United States. That's all.
Yeah, the one thing that really stuck out to me was, I hate to say this though, but if it wasn't for that crowd, this would have been just another WWE pay-per-view in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
House show.
Let me ask you something since you brought that up. If you look at the frequency of a WWE pay-per-view, couldn't you say that about most of them?
Yeah.
Yes, but the crowds was not like that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Take the crowd equation out of it.
Of course,
we just said, that is something brand new for them. That's something they get to see every few years. Whereas here, certain towns, let's like here, WWE come to my town at least once a year, at least once. But over there, how often do they see them?
They started to do this like once a year.
No, I'm talking in France. I'm talking in France.
You talking about in France? Okay.
There's several countries in Europe. You know, you put all those countries together and makes up Europe. But France is just one country,
right?
Not Europe, because they don't do all the countries.
When they do the European tours, yeah, like a house show, European tour. But when you got a pay-per-view, they only get those once every blue moon. And
that's what I'm
saying. Once a lifetime that France as a country got this pay-per-view, and like we just said, they showed out, they appreciated. And I gotta say this because the first match, bar burner, it needed to start the show. Other matches that you could think of that was probably was Easter egg or getting ready to start a story out of. That's what you got out there. Then the main event. I gotta say the main event actually surpassed what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be just another Cody Rhodes match, but then you gotta forget who he's in the ring with. He's in the ring with AJ Styles. It was a good match, especially that was probably Cody's best match since he came back from his titty injury. So I think it was a good sandwich. You got some. We all knew Jay was not gonna win, but you get some stories out of it. You get some business going on, about to go on. They're gonna turn on Damian Priest in the Judgment Day. Then you got Jade and Bianca. Now they together tag team champions. Let's start this wheel going.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's take this back in chronological order.
Okay.
Let's take the Damian Priest match.
Okay.
Let's critique that within itself instead of just running through them.
All right.
Let's take that match.
Okay,
give me what you guys think the good and the bad of it, and why it stand out for you guys.
I mean, it didn't stand out for me. It didn't really stand out for me because for me, when I look at Damian Priest, I look at as a mid carder. I don't look at a world champion. I don't. Like it's just like I don't know. There's something about Damian Priest. Maybe it's his booking, but it's just he just doesn't stand out to me as world champion.
Okay, but that's a critique on Damian Priest. I'm
But
really
you talk about
not.
the
I'm really not
the
talking
match, right?
about these guys.
Yeah.
You know, you giving a verbal opinion about an individual. Right now, we're talking about the show.
The match.
Let's talk about the show. Because I'm really don't think as Three the Hard Way giving a verbal opinion about an individual because it does not help the fans if they didn't see the show.
Okay, so
they didn't. Let's take in the context that the fans didn't see the show and they want to know your opinion about what things happen on the show. Okay. So talking about the individuals take away from that. Let's go to that and just give me, because the fans over there, they liking it.
Okay,
so let's stay on. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go on that. So when the match started, we gotta go before even the two competitors came out because, like I said, it started Easter eggs. Solo, which is the younger brother of Jay, walked past Jay, and then you had Tama Tonga and Tama Loa just look at him, and then here we go with the Easter eggs because Paul Heyman looking at him, and Paul Heyman looked like he's a hostage. Cause he blinking twice. Help me, nigga.
He is a hostage.
Help me. So we get to the match again. Party atmosphere. Jay music hits. The crowd's already doing the yeet thing, but Jay is in the middle of the people. They didn't catch on to and it's a big party. WWE production. I gotta give them 100% credit with this 4K camera. Wherever the producer now, stay producer. Had the camera behind Jay. All you see is the waves behind. Perfect picture. Right. They should use that for all the intros. Damian Priest come out, the atmosphere changed. The crowd's still loud, but they're like, okay, come on, hurry up. When the match got on, this is my thing. It was the match itself was trying to tell us, they might pull the trigger. They might get your hopes up, and they might
several times.
Jay looked like he could have won it. They wanted to say audible. Let him win now. But on Damian Priest's side is this: with Damian Priest, he has the Judgment Day. Even though he wanted to do it by himself, he still had the Judgment Day, and they came out as true heels supposed to do. Find a way to win by any means necessary, and he did. And
I like that.
Again, Easter egg on that. After the match, the Judgment Day started beating up on Jay. He didn't like it. He grabbed him up. He said, "No, don't beat him up." So we got to pay attention to that story right there. But
I want to see. I want to see where that's going. I want to see where that's going.
The match to me was straight up. It could have been on. It could have been on Raw, but those fans, they loved it. Like so, yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on? Boom. What's going on? Queen has spoken. What's going on, guys and gals?
I saw Lord
Queen just not coming in.
Oh, Lord Demetrius. Yeah, I seen Lord Demetrius. He up there talking shit already in the comments. But
who is that?
Lord Demetrius. He's one of our friends from TikTok. He's
what did he say? Let me pull him back up.
Hold on, let me.
He said.
Okay, go ahead, Chris. Give me your analysis.
Hold on one second. What's going on, Nicole? He said that if you only get salties all your life and they hand you a Ritz cracker, of course they're going to show out.
And that's true. That's what we were saying.
That's a good
That's what we're saying. Yeah, it is a damn
asshole. He's a fucking asshole. Oh my goodness.
But Chris, give me your analogy on that angle.
Which one? There were several.
That he just chronicled about Damian Priest and
so here's the thing, like the Judgment Day is going to break up, but it's a slow burn.
Eventually.
It's a slow burn. So Damian Priest is going to turn face, but like I said, we won't see it anytime soon. And then two, we're going to see who is going to turn on Damian first. Is it going to be JD or if it's we think yes, it could be either JD or it could be Finn Balor. Finn Balor for me,
or it might be something totally different from all of that.
It could be, but like I said, I know how to read between the lines with these storylines.
A lot of people do, and that's when they throw you the swerve.
And I want them to swerve me because I don't want to be a neck beard.
Because think about it, if it's that blatant, believe me, it's something else.
If it's going right, it'll go left.
If it's that blatant, no, you can see it. That okay, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. If it's that blatant, brother, don't go to Vegas and bet on it. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you.
No, I'm not a betting man.
When you say that, I see a story that started last year. Last year it started with Finn Balor dying to get Seth Rollins for what he did to him 7 years prior.
Right.
But at the same time, Damian Priest was the Money in the Bank winner, and he was trying to win it. But at the same, you know what I'm saying? So now he got the belt. That could have been Finn's last year. It could turn to jealousy. It could turn to you're getting too big headed for the group. It could go in so many directions with this storytelling.
Layers.
That's what I like about it.
Layers, like layers.
Oh yeah.
So I'm paying attention to that when I see them on TV. I'm looking for little things here and there and watching and just see what could come of it. Like this is Damian Priest's first title defense on TV.
Right.
And Damian Priest is actually a very good wrestler. A lot of people, he's very underrated.
He's good on the stick too, bro. He's good on the stick too.
Think about from last year backlash. He worked with Bad Bunny.
And Bad Bunny is not your traditional wrestler, but still,
I'll tell you what, I was pretty impressed with that match, bro.
I was too.
Everybody was like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, like, come on, like, especially you, right? When celebrities come in, it's like hold on tight because something might happen wrong.
Right. I mean,
he came in and took it seriously. Him and Logan Paul.
Sure did.
Well, that's why I'm saying I was really impressed. I was like, okay, somebody didn't put the wrench time in.
Yeah, but I said with Dan Priest, they rewarded him because this ain't the first time he did that. He teamed up with Bad Bunny. He went against them.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this, man. Vince, I always reference Vince, even though we all know,
Vince McMahon.
I always reference Vince when I always reference Vince when I'm talking about WWE.
Okay.
Whether he's there or not, I always reference Vince. Vince don't work people on top unless you worthy of being on top. And I ain't talking about tip top the beauty shop. Top means you always in the mix. You're always in the mix on every big show, which means that's how you get paid. There's a lot of people in the mix, but the totem pole, they could be on one pay-per-view and not be on the next one. And we know guys like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of them that wasn't on this pay-per-view.
Right. So that when you in the mix, you're gonna see them on all the big shows, which means when they check out, the chatter on you, who's talking about you, who the fans are, clamoring about, ordering their stuff, this, that, and the other, the chatter on social media, because see, they keep tabs of all that stuff. And when you're not doing the numbers, then you're like Skip Bayless. You ready for Palookaville? You might well just put him in Palookaville, brother. Just shut it down.
Wow.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Repackage him or whatever the situation may be.
This is our first time.
Remember Skip Bayless used to be up here.
Oh, yeah, we know.
He was up there.
With his debate and all this. Now you got people with podcasts doing better numbers. You know why?
Including his former co-host.
Oh, that I ain't even talking about that. That's automatic. That's automatic. I'm talking about guys we don't even know. I got podcasts we don't even listen to.
I would just say they just be petty. I would just say that'd be petty. I know what.
But like that goes to show you right there. You were in the mix. Now you're not in the mix. It's just a matter of time before Fox goes next up. Because you can't be repackaged.
Because he gonna be, I'm telling you, he go fall faster than the Dallas Cowboys. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm just using him as an example as to how they do in pro wrestling. Now, like you can see people come in and get big shoves, big pushes,
of course,
and it lasts for a little bit, and all of a sudden, it just starts to subside because we, as people and fans, we get bored so easy. Or it's like a new restaurant open up down the street. You got steakhouse right here, no new steakhouse open up down there. Then all of a sudden the new steakhouse is doing, well, they serve the same shit. Okay. Well, why everybody going to this one?
I got a question for you then. I'm glad that you brought it up. All right. So since you still not over the WrestleMania, because I was over it yesterday. My whole thing is okay. So Cody have not been Cody been champion for like maybe a month, maybe a month or whatever, and fans is already getting tired of him and want.
I'm tired of him too.
Really?
When you got to realize, when I was talking about WrestleMania, I was talking about how they did it, not the individuals. You dig what I'm saying? Not the individuals. I'm gonna be honest and frank with you. I got nothing against Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Nothing. Zero. Hell, I know the kid, his brother's dad, and know them all. But he ain't no world champion. He's only a world champion because of how the landscape of how professional wrestling is today. Anybody can be a world champion. You dig? Anybody can be a world champion. So you can't force world champions down people's throats.
See, Antonio, what did I say about that? I said that man is like he's a strong mid-carder.
No, I'm not.
Because when I look at Cody, I look at Cody Rhodes, I look at Stardust. I just look at a improved Stardust. You know what I'm saying? And I look at a bougie Mankind where he was going around and putting paper bags, you know, in the front, in the people in the front crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, I keep saying that Cody Rhodes is the Donald Trump of professional wrestling for a reason. I just
yeah. We've been saying he a politician. Listen, he comes in with Steve Harvey's suit collection.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and tell me that you a blue collar worker when you coming out here and you saying, hey, I'm going to give this to you and I'm going to give this to them and I'm going to give this to thee and all of this other crap. But then when you really look at the final product, it's like, what do you really can offer me at the end of the day?
You know what? But it's not fair that what I'm about to say. I'm going to say right now, disclaimer is not fair. But when you saying you the underdog, the blue card guy, you know, it worked when your dad said it. Well, yeah, but that's what they're playing off of. Yeah, but that's what they're playing off of. Only thing you're doing, like you're the American Nightmare now. Your dad was American Dream. You're the American Nightmare. You're trying to pave your own road. Okay, right? Don't get me wrong. Cody could talk on that mic. Cody got some type of charisma because he got these fans and they all know all that stuff. But when it gets to the product, get to those that with 2020 vision, like dude, like you just said, all we see is you'll be a great, strong intercontinental champion. You will make the United States belt. But this is the thing with I think once he won the belt, we all said, okay, finally, this fucking story is over with. You got to realize something, Enforcer. Enforcer, you got to realize something, and so do you, Chris. What y'all got to realize is this. We got very short memories in this business. It's just like people got very short memories when it comes to things that they've seen this country go through and in politics. Definitely. Because we got very short memories. You've seen this whole thing with Cody Rhodes play out with several different people.
Oh yes.
Several different people.
We said this.
This is just the newest one.
You know, but people.
This is just the newest one. This is what. Go ahead.
People don't understand. Like, people really like when you say that, and people like, no, you can't compare this. Like, dude, we saw this when John Cena and The Rock. Before that,
right?
They said this for every baby face that was coming. Like,
you saw it with
I need a good one. Stone Cold.
You saw it with the Miz.
Yep.
Yes, most definitely.
So what I'm saying is this: to circumvent that point, what I'm saying is this: Cody Rhodes is just one of the last one. He's just the last and newest one to do it. Latest. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about this is today's WWE.
Indeed.
What they do is they use momentum to actually cement that person as being one of their top guys. And as soon as the overflow starts to subside, Skip Bayless, here I come. That's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. They're going to get as much out of it as they can. And then it's right back into El Pelucaville.
Wow.
Not that I'm saying he's going to the bottom, but what I'm saying, he'll go back to his rightful position.
As Stardust.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll be that, but what I'm saying is on the card, you know what I'm saying? And they'll bring somebody else, maybe a Damian Priest.
It's crazy that you say that because we've been saying that. We've been saying that for, I don't know, 2 years now?
Too many years.
So what I'm saying is, I'm just talking about
what's going to happen. We said, what's going to happen when Roman dropped his belt?
And I said, and I stated verbatim, I said that this is going to be a lose situation. It does not matter who gets that belt from Roman. They automatically lose because, number one, WWE does not know how to build stars in the background. So while they were building the storyline of the bloodline or whatever, what they should have been doing was they should have been building stars to, you know, for the next opponents for Cody.
But just the thing though, I disagree with you on that, and let me explain to you why.
Okay,
you don't have to build stars anymore because people don't care. You don't really have to build stars anymore because, you know, when you say they can't build, they don't have to. Why waste time on doing something and putting resources into something that we don't have to? You know why? Just like on the movie Staying Alive, when John Travolta was getting a second chance at being a lead dancer, the director of the show comes up to him and say, "It ain't about you, Monero. It's about the show." And don't you forget that. In essence, what he was telling him, you was a somebody over there, but over here, the show is first.
I think that's
so. Billing somebody for what? The show will carry anybody. The show will carry you. You will never carry yourself. That's the Ric Flair days. That's the Hulk Hogan days. That's
that
the
analogy,
Ultimate Warrior.
though.
That Ultimate Warrior days. Those days are gone because when you got the belt, just like when me and my brother got the belt, people looked at everybody else as contenders. They never looked at anybody else as champions.
So
if that makes sense. So when Ric Flair had the belt, you were always going to be a challenger. Only certain people carry the belt. You know why? Because the show runs with him. The show does not run with somebody. But who gives two shits about if the Miz, who I love, you know, I love the guy. He's a good guy. Who gives a shit about him holding the world championship belt?
Oh,
I mean, well, we already
no. That's a question. That's a question.
No. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like
no, that's a question. Who cares? Does anybody look at the Miz as when you see him come out and he do his thing on the show? This is just on the show, and like I say, I'm not critiquing. I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm just telling you from a wrestling point of view. Now look at him, mid-card guy. Does a real champion ever fall to be a mid-card or opening card guy? Ever?
No.
That's my point.
Because he did his due diligence when he was world champion the first time.
Okay, so that was just to make him a player. But
Correct.
now with all the new talent coming in, he's been there for a while. Now his job is to help
He's
build
in the background.
help build the new talent. You know what I'm saying? His
Either
run is pretty much over.
Either help build,
right.
build, or
and it's nothing wrong with that. It still pays the same.
Correct.
Yeah.
See, back in the day, a champion made way more money than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I mean, we don't expect people
your
like
paycheck
Miz
don't
to
even
stay
really
on top.
change depending on cost. Huh?
We don't expect, people, like wrestlers like Miz to stay on top forever. I mean, we get
You know why? And why is that?
Because you bring in new
No,
people.
because it's about the thing with Rolling Rings was so new and it had so many moving parts to it. You could string it out. That's lightning and what they call lightning in a bottle.
Right.
So you got so many moving parts to it that you connect so many people to it. You connect his cousins to it. You connect Paul Heyman to it. You connect, his old buddies from the Shield into it, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So as the time goes on, boom, it's like a snowball. It just starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it gets to a point where, okay, it's starting to get kind of whatever. The people are starting to say, oh, okay, because people nowadays, they don't want somebody to hold the belt forever.
Right.
Now they don't like it anymore.
I feel that's bullshit because number one, Roman Reigns should have never had that belt longer than fucking 4 years.
See, now we're talking about now that's an opinion, but what is your opinion based on?
However, no. This is based on facts because
I just gave you why it went as long as it did.
I get it, but at the same time, see, with Roman having that belt that long, it's long time consequences, like what we're looking at right now.
No, it's not.
I feel yes, because guess what? Cody have not had that belt for longer than 45 minutes, and you already want Roman to come back.
That is the whole significance of that is the greatness of it.
So he can.
That's what's the greatness of it. Get your emotions out of it.
Oh no, my emotions.
Get your emotions out of it.
Wait, Uncle.
Because if you don't think, if those people know that this guy ain't gonna carry the belt that long, that might be a favor to his old man.
He's a placeholder
and his family because the guy went somewhere. The guy went somewhere, reinvented himself. You got to give him credit for that.
Oh, no.
The guy went. How many people that did that? Went somewhere, reinvented himself, came back as to what he was, and still took off. Because when you usually come back and reinventing yourself, Vince gonna put something else on you because he wants to control it.
But Vince is not there though.
But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me, bro.
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
listening.
I don't give a shit if Vince 6 foot under. His presence is still there, and his mindset as to how they do things is still there.
Oh, you talking about
everybody there was trained by him. So I don't care if he's not there. That's got nothing to do with the point. The point is this: Vince got to control. So when they went to Cody and tried to get him back, it came with concessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If Cody Rhodes is not giving up that and going back to that dumb start-up bullshit, you knew something was up right there. Because I said on this show and other shows, I've never seen that before. Vince don't let nobody come back unless he got a piece of it. And you remember Cody was wearing the suits and stuff when he went and reinvented himself? So what did they do? They look at that and say, hey, maybe I have some here. Let's keep the suits on him. Let's keep the suits on him and make something out of this.
They did the same thing to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre left and
reinvented
himself and came back.
Exactly.
And said, okay, listen, we're not gonna give you that music award. We're not gonna talk about the chosen one unless it's the main story thing.
Exactly.
We want this. We want this muscle, big beard. Don't shake your beard off.
Right.
Bring that.
You rarely ever see that. But see, this is the thing though. The Drew McIntyre, he was Drew McIntyre before he left. But when he left, he was something else.
He was Braveheart.
He was his government name, Drew Galloway.
Yeah.
Drew Galloway.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just saying.
But
the Cody thing, they know that's not going to be. Don't look at the Cody thing like what preceded him. That's not going to happen. He ain't got enough moving parts.
But the thing
and he only match up with so many people because he's not a big guy.
But the thing
so he's gonna be an underdog. He's gonna be an underdog, and you got to realize right now in WWE, it's time for a babyface champion for a while. It's time for a babyface champion.
When I look at Cody Rhodes, it's like I'm looking at expired milk. He has an expiration date.
Be that as it may, he's still the babyface that they pushed.
Dead ass. Like, he's a crybaby.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at the whole logistics,
he's a crybaby Donald Trump. That's what he is. So
that is today. That gets by you, Chris Dilworth, make an example that he resembles a Donald Trump makes me right.
Makes you what?
Makes me right about what I'm saying.
Oh! I thought you said
because that's today.
He thought you said make you white. That's what he thought you said. That's what he thought you said.
I swear to God, I almost took my fucking glasses off.
He don't take his glasses off.
No, listen to what your comparisons of him is. That's what's going on in the world of pop culture right now is what? Donald Trump.
Trumpism.
Okay. Now you see what professional wrestling gets all their ideas from what? What's going on today in the world.
Correct.
That's pro wrestling.
Yeah.
So don't frown upon something that you see and live and participate in on a daily basis.
What you mean participate?
You participate in pop culture. Right? We all do. Nobody's beyond pop culture unless you living in the woods somewhere.
Well, I mean, I do live
chopping your own trees and growing your own food.
Well, I do live across the street from a park.
I said trees, not a pine tree.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just telling you.
I'm fired up.
No, I'm not fired up. I'm just letting you know how stuff works. That's all. So because the thing about Roman Reigns is when you're the champion, like they pushed him, he's probably damn near dead right now. Because he got to be on everything, every show, every house show, every pay-per-view for the last 2.5, 3 years.
The first,
I don't think he's been doing any house shows like lately.
First 2 years.
No. I'm talking about when they put the belt on him.
Yeah. The first 2 years. Well, I'm gonna say not the first year because the first year was the pandemic, as you all know. But when we got fans back, he was doing the house shows. He was coming to work every day. Then his body wore out.
And so you don't see all the personal appearances. You don't see that.
He did a whole bunch of podcast interviews. He did these interviews, stuff like that. But the thing people that got mad about, and I always say this, because it was working, and y'all start cheering him and start saying all this stuff. He's a heel. So my thing was WWE said, okay, y'all like him, take him on TV. So y'all can start booing him again. Because when he come back and boo and stuff, it was strategic.
That's the thing, Enforcer. Like I said last time on the last show, the fans don't dictate whether they root or whether they cheer, whether they boo. They don't dictate what's going on the show. That's what they want you to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Because whatever they see,
when they're trying to, they say no. We said he's a bad guy.
Right.
Y'all gonna boo him. We're gonna take him off. Like they took
They've always liked him. I always liked him. I've never thought as a baby. This is what I used to say. As a baby face, this guy wasn't a champion. When they made him a heel, that's when I started to look at him a different way. I was like, okay, now this got legs. This got legs.
I wonder
this is a conversation me and my brother talked about. I said, now it's got legs. Go ahead.
I want to respond to a comment from Real Code G44.
Real Code?
He said, did Roman have a bout with cancer? I mean, he's still dealing with leukemia as we speak.
I tell you what, after that long ass run and all them shows, he probably feel like it.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you something. You need a break because they ain't kept the title on nobody that long since who? Hogan?
No, bro, that has. Not in our century, not in our
the last person that went to 400 at least 400 days of that belt was CM Punk.
That was the last person.
That's the last person. Now, whoever.
How long did Calcutta just said Hogan? Because I remember them talking about that on the paper.
The limp that Roman had, yeah, Hogan. Because they was trying to say, oh, let's go let him break Hogan's record. Well, Hogan's spot.
Ain't no record.
Yeah,
that ain't no record.
That's a spot. I need everybody to understand that is a spot.
Hogan had the belt longer than Bruno Sammartino.
No, he didn't. No.
But then how's it a record?
No. I didn't say that. I said they was trying to think it was a record. I said it's a spot.
Oh, the record. Okay, I got you.
I said it was a spot.
Because
they take his place.
Because I remember Bruno Sammartino had the belt when I was a kid, and when I became a grown man, he still had the belt.
Yeah, because he had that belt for almost 8 years or something like that.
His Afro curls, y'all. Yeah, my father told me.
I'm serious, man. I was like, golly, man. What is somebody good? Then finally, Iron Sheik say, was it Iron Sheik that beat him?
No. Actually,
Iron Sheik beat Bob Backlund.
Yeah, he beat Bob Backlund.
Mm-hmm. Who beat Bruno? Superstar Billy Graham.
Yes.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
And then Carl Cutler.
And then Bob Backlund beat Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
And then Iron Sheik beat
and then we got
Backlund. Then Hogan beat. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody forget this.
Backlund
had it for 4 years. Everybody forget Backlund had it for 4 years too. So, but they never mentioned him. But,
and then Carl Cutler, he said that Ricochet is heading to becoming a heel pretty soon. I say, you know
who said that?
Carl Cutler.
Cal Cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Cal Cutter.
I'm here for that.
Cal Cutter. Let me talk to you for a second.
Oh
Lord.
Who cares?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who cares? I mean, Cal Cutter, who cares?
Don't do that.
We talking about real top guys right now. Not somebody that's wrestling tonight on NXT. We ain't talking about no NXT talent.
Wait, Uncle.
We talk about the big roster. We talk about the main eventers.
Uncle.
Cal Cutter know what I'm talking about, man. He don't come on the show talking about guys that's wrestling in a tent somewhere at a circus.
Sir, we are not talking about the Ricochet of 5 years ago, sir.
He's been good.
This man said he is wrestling in a tent. He's not.
Ricochet used to be.
You ain't shit for that.
Correct.
No, brother. I'm just telling you. Now, look, Cal Cutter know what we talk about on this show. He been on this show since day one, going back and forth, letting me know about different things. Now he want to talk about.
Well, let me know about the inside joke.
Ricochet is going to be here. Who cares? Do you care, Chris?
I think no, not really.
Okay, Enforcer, do you care what Ricochet doing right now?
No.
When I see him on the main event in WrestleMania, then come holler at your boy.
Wow,
that ain't happening.
Or the semi-main event.
We ain't holler at you.
Well, I mean,
or the semi-main event.
Well, hopefully,
on Sunday, not Saturday.
By the time that happens, hopefully, I'm still alive.
No.
Well, then what we talking about it for then?
I mean, I found it to be interesting. I found it to be, worth talking about. But I guess
I want to know.
How about this? Let's go back to backlash.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's talk about Jade.
I'm not talking about her.
No. Hold on a second. Before we get to that. No. We're gonna end the show with the new women's tag team champions.
Okay.
I thought you didn't watch it.
Oh, you know about it.
I don't need you putting my business in the street. That's what I don't need.
I'm a fucking menace.
That's what I don't need. You putting my business in the street.
You damn right. You always put my business in the damn street. Talking about
that's different. That's different.
See, that's different. So what we're not going to do is pull rank on this podcast, sir.
No, I'm just saying. I ain't put your business. When did I put your business in the street? That you didn't put out there first.
About 5 minutes ago.
What?
About my blackness.
I know that was you misinterpreting what I was saying.
I know.
I'm talking about. We've talked about Damian Priest.
Yeah.
We've talked about and his group of cohorts that run around with him.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. We talked about Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Iron Sheik. We done talked about everybody.
Sure.
And after everything and everybody we've talked about,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing Calcutta got to talk about is whether or not Ricochet is going to be a heel.
He put Ricochet in a
Ricochet ain't even in. Who cares?
He put a kid.
Ricochet ain't even worth my thought.
He put a kid. Wait. He put a kid into the adult table. That's what he did.
No, he took a.
What did Ricochet do to you?
He took daycare, romper room, and turned it into high school.
That's not fair. That's not fair, sir.
Is he on NXT?
No, he's not.
No, he is not. He was on Raw yesterday.
Okay, well, they must have brought him back up.
You know what?
No. Wasn't he on NXT? I just seen him on NXT.
No.
He was not on NXT. Why you keep saying that?
I seen him on NXT.
He was on NXT 5 years ago. Well, technically,
he must come back and help the young talent to do something, to get a show a little livelihood or something like that.
I want to know why you are hating on him so bad.
I'm not. I like Ricochet. Don't get on me. I like him. I don't like him in this. What? I don't care if he is on Raw. What is he doing in this conversation?
What he's doing is, he does work for the WWE. We
ain't got time to talk about 100 guys.
According to you,
we were talking about top guys. We talking about top guys on this show.
Well, hopefully
this is 3 the hard way. There's only 3 of. We got time to talk about the roster at the bottom. The guys that open the show.
You gonna find out the hard way that man is going to be your next world champion in 50 years. And I land my plane.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
We won't be around to see.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth, though. I get on Calcutta a lot, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. When it comes to Ricochet, they should have I think he should have been some kind of television champion or something a few years ago. The kid is exciting, man. Mm-hmm. He is really, really exciting. I'm just capping on him right now, but he's really, really exciting. And I don't know why they haven't done more with him. But hey, brother, as exciting as he is, you still got to meet a certain criteria for those guys, man.
And that sucks, bro.
That's crazy.
That's the business. I'm just being honest with you. That's just the business.
It's crazy that you said that. It's crazy that you said that because Ricochet was the former United States champion, but they was trying to get a guy that's just like Ricochet. And he's seen how they were treating Ricochet. He said, I'm going to AEW. And
who are you talking about?
He's talking about Will Ospreay.
Will
Ospreay.
Yeah. You remember years like what? I don't know what year it was, but the internet went crazy because of these two guys, Ricochet and Will Ospreay. Mm-hmm. And he got Ricochet. Yeah, it started off with a blast when he was in NXT a long time ago when Triple H had him. He got the main roster. They tried to do the same thing, but they try to make him like a superhero. Put him in.
My boy Lord says he got no mic skills.
You know what? Fuck Lord Demetrius. Okay, there's nothing.
Hey, look, wait a minute, brother. You can't come on the show and talk about people like that. This man is a contributor, brother.
I don't give a damn. Okay,
I meant that man. Look, man, the man has taken time out of his life to watch the show and give his comments. You can't cut him down like that.
Take the time to kiss my ass. That's what he can
bro,
do.
I mean, I'm gonna have to mute your mic, brother. I cannot have you talking to people like that and talking about Lord Demetrius. Lord Demetrius got a right to say what he wants, just like Calcutta got a right to bring up Ricochet, who ain't got nothing to do with this conversation, but he brought him up anyway, and I let him slide.
I'm gonna get between y'all two.
I let him slide.
Oh no! So all of a sudden, what was it? Cal Cutler. This man can talk about Ricochet, but I can't cuss out Lord Demetrius.
Lord Demetrius is actually making a response to what we're talking about, which makes him viable. Carl Cutler was making a response to. I don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of the bed or what. Bringing up Ricochet that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I think that this man is. You know what? I really think that uncle is being extremely biased.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I just have you. Did I cuss? Did I cuss Calcutta out?
No.
Okay. Calcutta has been this close to being banned from this show on many occasions.
Why? Because he talked about
you don't know him
Ricochet?
like I do. You don't know him like I do.
Oh, okay.
He always do this. He's got a history of if me and Sonny, let's say me and Sonny is talking about anything. Let's say we're talking about we're talking about movies. We're talking about old karate movies or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Calcutta will bring up Chuck Norris as a police officer. Well, he said nothing about Chuck Norris being a Texas Ranger. That's the kind of stuff he does.
See.
So we have a problem with that.
So that's why
do you see what I'm talking about?
That's why you brought up Ricochet.
He got a history of this shit, man.
Because I'm all about my black people. I'm about
that's great. But Calcutta got a history of this, man. And we always tell him, where did that come from, man? Where did that come from? I guess he's trying to get us to change the conversation.
And no, I'm not crushing on Ricochet. Please do not come for me. Do not go past go. Thank you. And I am crushing on him, by the way.
Lazy just said, I think Ricochet is really good wrestler.
He may not
have good mic skills, and that's why they don't put him. Well, that's really not why. Because a lot of this stuff, if you really think about it, if you really think about Roman Reigns ain't got the best mic skills in the world.
He doesn't.
Think about that.
He just improved just a little.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. When it comes to mic skills, some people got it, some people don't. Mm-hmm. And that's why they write all the material now. That's why they write it all for people.
Now what you trying to do is you trying to get under my skin. See, this is why not you. I want to talk to your comment section. So you little people,
wait a minute. You be respectful.
Excuse me.
Be respectful. Be respectful.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna be a Christian. Okay, so I know all of you sinners that's in the comments. You trying to come for me and you trying to come for my peace, but you can't do it, baby. You can't. However, at 9:00 Central, I want you to bring that same energy on a podcast where my uncle is not going to be on, where he can't restrict.
Is this what you do all the time? Is get into it with people?
No.
This what you do?
No.
This what you do?
No.
Hold on. Let me correct that. Not on TikTok, because TikTok, you gotta be TikTok friendly.
Yeah, I gotta be. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta be PG.
You definitely gotta be TikTok friendly.
Well, brother, let's keep it. Let's go into our last subject, man.
All right.
The women's tag team titles. What you guys think, man? Now, it's not the fact that I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it live.
Mm.
But somebody sent it to me.
Mm-hmm. So you want? Okay, let's keep 100. I
want to see what y'all feel about it, because I got a problem with a lot of things that's going on with the women right now, man. Because my girl, Io Sky,
I think
that's my girl.
Why do you got to talk about her right now?
She smokes more weed than I do.
Because we do the hard way and we bring it up. We bring it up the right way. My girl, Io Sky.
She smoked more weed.
But anyway, I'm gonna get to that after y'all finish y'all diatribes. Go ahead.
But the tag team match was not great, but it did serve a purpose. Serve a purpose because one, you got Bianca Belair and you got Jade on the same team. You got some black excellence right there. Two,
wait a minute. What did you say that was?
Black excellence. Black excellence. I would slow that down.
Why you looking like that, Uncle?
Why? No. Because once you get him started, we ain't gonna stop him. So let me
fine.
So what we did there, like I said, we got a story. We're about to get a story out because the dream match is Bianca versus Jade. So in WWE logic is to make them tag team champions and give them a reason down the road for this match to happen. Either it's gonna be when they lose the titles or jealousy or whatever. But we gotta give a reason. We gotta have a starting point, and the starting point was this tag team title match. It was not gonna happen to just put them together because everybody said put them together. No, WWE wants a starting point. The end point, we don't know how long it's gonna go, how long we gonna feel it. But the match itself, it was a lot of There's a lot of miscommunications in the match. Jay,
I'm sorry. What was that word you used earlier? I forgot.
Okay, good. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say it again.
It was a lot of what?
Miscommunication.
Oh, okay.
Communication.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Was it Jay? This was Jay's longest match in WWE too, by the way. So
jet lag also.
You know what? I am tired of you right now.
I got control.
I am tired of you.
Control. I'll put you on time.
This man petty as fuck right now. Petty as fuck.
What?
He blamed it on jet lag. You know what, Uncle? That is some damn 10 hours of jet lag. But you know,
I'm just saying the miscommunication and whatever. But go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
The reason why they got the title was Black Excellence. I ain't think the match was excellent. No, sir. No. But like I said, the match could have been way, way better. But you already knew what was gonna happen. It was gonna have Bianca do all the hard lifting, give Jay the hot tag, and then they probably was trying to test it, which didn't work because the cameraman, you should be fired because you showed you had the camera on Jay counting. All right, here we go. 1, 2. No, we're supposed to zoom out that part. And,
you know what?
It was not good.
Well, the cameraman's instructions come from the guy, the producer in the truck.
The producer probably told him back up. He just said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna keep."
I'm just saying, everything you see the cameras do, them guys got to see the angle and go into it. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, Jade and Bianca look good. So Cameron probably was mesmerized, like as my brother would say. He's probably moist, and he said, "It stood right there." And the camera like, back up. You know, I'm sorry to use your word, bro. But
camera 3 zoom out. That's what they'll say. Camera 3 zoom out.
Right, just a little wet on camera 3.
Well, go ahead, Chris.
Well, let me ask you this. Both of you guys this before Chris gives this analogy. I heard what Enforcer said, and I want to know if Chris, you agree.
Okay.
Do you think they're setting them up to pit them against each other?
They are. I think Enforcer. I think Enforcer basically put that analogy beautifully. Like what this is a plot to get them to wrestle.
The reason I asked that is because Jay just got there.
I know.
Yeah, that's why you got.
And I know. And okay, I'll give you my. Go ahead. I'll let you know what I think. Why I don't think they're getting ready to do that.
No.
Why you go ahead?
So
go ahead. Go ahead and give your analogy on the match and everything else.
No. This is why I'm saying that because she just got there.
I know why you're saying it. You just told us.
Yeah, but the thing
you just told us.
But the thing is, you're not going to have them just wrestle because it was a dream match for everybody. And now she's in WWE with Bianca, and they did a little.
You got to realize something else. This is Europe.
It's Europe, but the way
you got to realize how many more shows they got in Europe.
I think they got another one coming up.
You got to realize I done lost titles in Europe and got them back before I came back to the United States of America.
Oh, that's what you call those phantom matches. Like you lose.
No, I'm saying on European tours. On European tours.
I gotta look into that. I don't remember Harlem Heat losing matches overseas now.
Oh, well, I lost matches in house shows.
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, I
done lost matches in Bluefield, West Virginia. But before I got back to TBS in Atlanta, the belts was back on my way.
Lord.
So this is the thing. A lot of times, not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I just disagreed. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just talking about the timing. Timing ain't right. Because see, they're trying to build one. You can't build it if she's in a tag team.
Correct. So that's what I was gonna say. So if you really look at this, like this whole entire match, the match was basically to like I think honestly the match went on too long.
Yeah. But when you're in that main event, when you're in that last, whether it's a girl match or a guy match, when you're at the end, That's how it goes. But I want to say
Correct.
something before you went on. Damien,
What's up?
I'm sorry, Anthony. Anthony just said Jade Cargill needs more training. She still doesn't know how to wrestle. Well, I don't agree with that, Anthony. She knows how to wrestle. She just doesn't know how to wrestle like the girls that's been out there longer.
Well, I mean, I got a question for Anthony.
saying?
I mean, like, what
ahead.
is your definition of can't wrestle? I mean,
But
like,
that's what I'm explaining to him. It ain't that she can't wrestle. These other girls just got more experience, and they make it look more, viable, if anything else. That's all.
That's a good word. That's a good
But
word.
that's what he's saying. In essence, I agree with him, but I don't agree with him his terminology. But I do agree with him. She's still too green. That's what he's saying without saying it.
So so like,
Chris, I don't need you to bring an anvil down on the man's head. Okay,
I'm sorry.
I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
I forgot that. I forgot that this wasn't the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show. I will not forget the anvil next time.
I don't need an anvil to fall out the damn sky and hit nobody over the head with it. Don't nobody even know where it came from.
So Anthony in the comments, I'm so sorry.
She wrestles like a female Goldberg. Yeah.
Oh, well.
In a lot of ways, he's right.
I mean,
you can't argue with that.
You said it, I didn't.
No, I'm just saying I can see the greenness in her. It's going to take time. It's going to take time.
I mean,
and I'm going to tell you, you don't get to become a top player until you start getting in the ring with top players and having top player matches. It's just like anything else, bro. You can't get on the field with a Super Bowl team unless you get to where everybody is with talent on that team. Or you don't get in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wrestling a little different. But at the end of the day, if you're on the line, if you're on the defensive line with 3 all-pros, and then they stick you in, brother, you better start bringing it. And they're going to make sure you bring it, or you're not going to be here with us.
I just hope that Jade Cargill does not eat corn
you heard me.
the long way.
I just want to make sure that you stay on your analogy right now as you talk about that match and leave Goldberg alone.
Fine.
Leave Goldberg alone.
All right.
That's what they said about
So once again, for me, the match was sloppy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I mean this is what they wanted from day one when Jade Cargill came into WWE. They wanted her to become a champion. They wanted her to work with Bianca Belair. I mean, for some reason, I do not know why they keep sticking black people with each other. But for this, I actually like, because now we have something to look forward to come SummerSlam or WrestleMania. So, yeah. But it was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of miscues. You know, Jade Cargill, she's pulling some new tricks out of her.
Real Cole just said she's still trying to get out of that AEW style.
Correct.
And Real Cole hit it right on the head. Real Cole, I appreciate that. That's why this guy's been a member forever. That's why he and I communicate like we do, because he tells it like it is. I know this is a new show and we're trying to get things together, but do not be like Calcutta and just bring up shit out the blue. Okay,
you know what?
Real Cole. See, he's staying on the point. He's staying on the point. He's listening to the show and he's making comments about what we're talking about. That is what a show is about.
You know what?
Like Calcutta want to bring up NASA and we talking about wrestling. Talking about going to the moon.
You're muted. He
muted himself. He muted
himself. Yeah. There you go.
Good. Matter of fact, stay muted. Matter of fact, stay muted. The show just went to another level.
So why he's muted?
Yeah, why he muted? We still can't hear you, dog.
Can't hear you.
What did he do?
What did you do? Oh, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Someone said God loves us. Why? Oh my goodness! You can't do that to my brother. Don't do that. That's not nice. But
no, God don't love you. God is going to strike you down.
See what happens?
Wait a minute, man. There he goes, man. The man got a right to say that he loves God and God loves him.
No. He's part of the Antichrist. That's what he is.
No.
All right.
What is this show turning to?
Lazy said the CIA muted you.
You know what? I still love y'all. I still love y'all, though.
Yes. We needed this.
Can't even work a fucking mic.
What happened? The plug come out?
No, I hit this. I hit the I hit.
Oh, okay. You hit the button.
I didn't realize it. I was playing with the wheel a little bit too much.
See, mine it's got two. It got hit the button twice to make it go off.
Yeah,
you hit it once. You hit it once, it'll flash and let you know. Hit it twice to go all the way off.
Yeah, this shit is just trash. Oh my god! And I was trying to make a point, and it just got muted. I'm like, wow.
Okay, go ahead and make your point, man.
No, I'm done. No, I'm done.
Oh, was it done? Yeah, I don't remember what you said.
You know what?
I remember you were saying about the two black. You know, they're trying to. You don't understand. In a lot of ways, that's true. But you remember, they caught lightning in a bottle.
They did. At the right time.
No. I'm not talking about this. They caught lightning in a bottle, and I can see what Enforcer was talking about when they had what's her name? She just left. Monet. What's her name now?
Yeah,
Sasha Banks.
Yeah,
you remember when they put her? I think wasn't Sasha and Belair, didn't they main event a WrestleMania?
They did. Night one.
And that was
huge.
Great.
That was huge.
Was that something? And you remember they put them all on the different shows. They started doing the shows. They was at the award shows and all this other stuff together. Chris, are you saying they might be trying to recapture that again with Jane Corgill?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you're saying also, Enforcer?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta look at, first of all, Jade is like she's walking money to me. Like this girl got followers before she even wrestled. She's an attraction. She goes to these awards, she goes to these basketball games. She's front row. She gets views.
I'm gonna tell you something.
She gets views.
We're talking about pop culture again.
Yeah.
That is the build up.
Right. Because
of course, you see what I'm saying?
The same way.
That's the build up because of her appearance. But brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't bring it in the ring, it don't last long.
That's
because
true.
People just like yourself and just like what Chris is saying is the build up is one thing, but you got to bring it in the ring with you.
Oh, yeah.
She's phenomenal looking young lady, physically beautiful, super body, muscular. She's everything you can see in a female athlete because you just don't see people like that walking down the street every day. But at the end of the day, we can say what we want about just like an EO Sky. Nobody knew she could go like that in the ring. Nobody knew it.
Unless you was a fan of Japan.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's almost like, okay, she's just an anomaly coming out with this person, coming out with that person, doing their little thing. But then when they took the chains off, when they took the shackles off, you're like, holy shit. Imagine that kind of talent with a Jade Corgill body.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine that.
Multi-time champion.
That would be something unprecedented. So that's what I'm saying.
And she's an African-American woman on top of that.
Right. Right.
But you know what's scary about that?
What's that?
Just a couple years ago, Bianca was in Jade's place.
Very much so.
Exactly.
Bianca, and she's one of the best on the roster. She's multi-time champion. They did the same thing. And this is what I say about when they was off, when Jade was in AEW and Bianca was doing her thing, they almost was like head to head with each other. Like
Right.
they was in the same they was at the same NASCAR race with their belts, with this almost the same outfit on. They did this almost the same. That's why everybody was comparing them and doing dream matches with them. And now they're in the same company. But now you can't just put them in because it was a dream match. Now you gotta make it make sense.
Correct.
And
well, that's the thing. You
gotta give it time though. Like you said, you gotta give it time because she just got there. And as you see our comments in here, she's greener than Ninja Turtle. So you gotta give it time.
That's the thing. That's why I don't think you're gonna find lightning in a bottle on that because it's already been done. It's already been done. To me, this is my opinion, and this is what we'll end the show with.
Okay.
I honestly don't think Jade Cargill will ever make it in WWE. I ain't gonna say not making it in WWE. She already in WWE. But for that character to succeed and climb the charts, she's got to be a heel.
Oh yeah.
I agree. Going to have to be a heel. This all black girl hanging out, hugging the other girl that just came back with all the glow. What's her name?
Catering queen.
Catering Naomi.
Naomi. You know what you're seeing here is not natural. It's just something to do, right? But for Jade Cargill to be a dominant presence, like somebody just mentioned that she works like Goldberg. Somebody just mentioned that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if she bring the attitude that she had in AEW when she was freaking when she controlled the mic and she was heel and didn't give a fuck.
Now you see what I'm talking about.
She bring that personality and get better in her work, ring work. She's gonna be top.
Now you see what I'm talking about.
And that's when WWE can stop relying on Charlotte and Becky. And,
no. What I'm saying is,
I mean, you gotta move. Okay, listen, WWE is not their fault. They didn't have someone like that, to take their spot naturally. You got a chance right now to take someone that could be a heel. Like we just said, she could be a heel. We've seen it, but she get better in the ring. Like you said, you can have all this shit. You got to look, but you can't go in the ring, especially with fans today.
But see, right now it works because of all the good workers around her.
Oh yeah,
all the good workers can help her bring her along. You can only. This is the thing about professional wrestling, brother. You can only do so much in a fucking training class. You got to get in the water. That's the only way you're gonna learn how to swim. That is the only.
You can do training all day. You can do training all day.
I know guys stayed in training for years. Years. I'm not bullshitting.
You're lying.
You know what I'm saying? And they were super mechanical, but never learned, the ins and outs of what it really takes to become a great character.
You got to learn.
You got the moves down. But that's all you got down.
So when you say
but wrestling is so much more than that, huh?
So I was just saying, when you say that, that's what I think when people get this, they was good other places and here and there. When you come to WWE, you gotta learn the camera, the ins and outs, the operation, the psychology. Thank you, real.
You literally got to put yourself over.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to work live. The thing is, they got so much television now. That you see everything now. But slowly but surely, I just honestly believe. It's just me.
You see how
Jade Cargill will turn heel, and she gonna cut that ponytail.
That shit is a skunk. That's a skunk.
She gonna take that ponytail and cut it off. And that's when you're going to see the real Jade Cargill, and a champion is made right in front of your eyes.
You mean Bianca? Bianca's got the.
That's my prediction.
No.
I could be wrong.
Cut that hair.
But I don't care if she's a heel, a baby face, a manager, commentator, ring announcer. Keep her in the ring, baby, just so I can see her. That's all I care about. Because that is a specimen, man. And we need specimens because we don't see them every now and then. But you guys heard it all here. For my man Chris Dillsworth, for my man Daddy Enforcer, I'm your boy Stevie Ray. Another episode of Free the Hard Way. And next time, I promise you, Chris Dillsworth will not be insulting the audience anymore. Okay? This is his last night, man. He cannot do that. I want y'all to start a petition. We're gonna keep count of everybody that he comes down on.
I'm gonna see if I can clip.
You got to get him in line.
Hour and 25.
But I appreciate it, guys. See you next time.
Hi,
Free the Hard Way. Peace.
Peace.